All right, folks, how about another exciting rendition of You Can't Even Make This Shit Up, okay? So I'm standing here at the kitchen sink just washing my hands, and my dogs are barking at the back gate. So that means that my neighbor is walking by. There's only one person that lives behind me. So I sort of glance out, right? No big deal. When I notice something gets launched into my backyard, okay? Now, all of a sudden, I hear some growling and some sounds that are not acceptable at my house. We're not allowed to growl, any of that stuff. And I go outside, and my neighbor is standing there, and all of my dogs are surrounding this thing that Cracker has, okay? And everybody's trying to get close to it or whatever. And I look, and my neighbor, I shit you not, has thrown a ham hock just over the fence. Just a big ham hock. Just threw it over the fence. Now, I would like to go on record as saying probably about every 3 months, my neighbors are nice enough to give me a ham hock. As in, they walk up to the door, they say, AJ, you know, we made a ham. Do you want this for the dogs? Absolutely. I love my neighbors, okay? I've lived here for 15 years. They're wonderful, wonderful people. Not the sharpest tools in the shed when it comes to dogs. So this time, I don't know if my neighbor just thought it was too far to walk to my door, but instead she thought she would just launch the ham hock straight into my yard, okay? Now, this has created a frenzy, okay? I have a pack of dogs. I have 6 dogs. And now Cracker has a ham hock, and I need to get it away from Cracker, okay? And Cracker has it. I mean, Cracker is like protecting the ham hock. Nothing is going to take the ham hock away from Cracker. I am standing on the ham hock, and my neighbor, she's probably like 70 years old. She's like, oh, I'm sorry. Did you not want me to do that? I'm like, Rita, I need you to give me the ham hock, okay? You can't just throw it in the backyard. This creates a frenzy. Now, while I'm talking to Rita, I am also wrestling the ham hock away from Cracker and screaming profanities. Did I mention they're Mormon? I don't know if they've ever heard the words motherfucker just literally screamed out. So Cracker has the ham hock, okay? She has it. So I am standing on the ham hock. I am standing on it, trying to get her mouth away from it. I am yanking on her leash, yanking an 85-pound German Shepherd, trying to grab the ham hock as my neighbor is at the fence going, I am so sorry. I am so sorry. Did she think they were going to share it? Did she really think that maybe Cracker was going to take a few bites and then give it to Cheesy Mac and give it to Oliver? If you launch a ham hock over my wall, then everybody doesn't get a turn with the ham hock, okay? It becomes survival of the fittest. It becomes something that I don't allow my dogs to do. This whole pack mentality, alpha, just ding. I mean, they all just revert back to primal. I'm going to kill whatever tries to come between me and this delicious ham hock. So yeah, so I'm standing on the ham hock. I'm trying to pull Cracker off. I'm trying to yank the ham hock out of her mouth. I'm screaming, motherfucker, stop. God damn it. All the while, my neighbor's like, oh, I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry. You can't even make this shit up. You can't even make this shit up. You just can't even make this shit up. Like, who just tosses a ham hock into a backyard full of German Shepherds and doesn't realize that that is going to be disastrous, just disastrous. Needless to say, as you can see, since I do have the ham hock, I did in fact get it away from Cracker. The trick is that you have to, see, she's like poised, okay? The mouth is right there. So you have to stand on the ham hock. So here's AJ's feet, right? And then yanking it, yeah. So apparently the dogs are going to be having ham soup. I don't cook. I'm not really sure what you're supposed to do with a ham hock. Usually I just cut all the pieces off, you know, let them have it. I'm not sure if we're going to be enjoying that Easter ham hock today after our whole little frenzy out there in the backyard. But in case you aren't familiar with a pack of dogs. Maybe you do have neighbors that have a bunch of dogs and you do want to do something nice for them. I would just like you, if you want to give Cracker a ham hock, if you want to give Oliver a ham hock, I'm going to need you to give it to me. Like, don't these people think, what if I just gave their kids something? What if, like, I just walked into somebody's yard and just gave their kids food? Well, don't you think people would freak out about that? I would freak out about that, right? And they'd be like, oh, I just gave your kid some food. People just, you don't, like, we need to stop, we need to think. Okay, remember in kindergarten, like, we need to put our thinking caps on. before we do stuff. We put our thinking caps on. So just for the record, if you would like to give a ham hock to Cracker or Oliver or Mac or Bella or anybody, I'm going to need you to give the ham hock to me. Okay? And happy Easter to everyone. Apparently the dogs will, maybe they'll be having ham. I'm not sure. I'm not sure. I didn't get bit. Nothing happened. It was, you know what? I didn't work out today and I was feeling just the slightest bit guilty about that. But you want to wrestle a ham hock from an 85-pound German Shepherd? That counts, people. That's my workout. I might just go to In-N-Out Burger now. Shit, they're probably not even open on Easter. I have shit I have to do. I could not be hanging around with you guys all day.